Hello, welcome. My name is Portia, and this is the 10-minute documentation review. It's where I take documentation and review the Getting Started guide for 10 minutes. The Getting Started guide is the gateway to a developer's heart and their loyalty, and so that's why I take a look at that type of documentation. So, without further ado, today we are going to look at Nextra. And in terms of the Getting Started guide, I will be looking at Nextras to see if it's purposeful, the UX experience, and if it's accurate. So I just learned about Nextra actually about a month ago. And yeah, so let's look at the front page. Make beautiful websites with Next.js and MDX. The only thing I can do is cheer, because I actually did make a static site generator with MDX, and it was a nightmare. I think stuff like that should come out of the box, and I'm glad there's a framework where it does come out of the box. Without further ado, let's actually start timing ourselves. I'm putting on the timer, so 10 minutes. It says make beautiful websites with Next.js and MDX. That's awesome. Full power documentation in minutes. I like full power documentation in minutes because out of all the sites that I've been reviewing, many of them talk too much about the documentation and not enough about the benefits. So I love that benefit. I'm not learning about AST or any of the markdown internals, which is cool. Oh, wow. And it brings me right to the Getting Started guide. Nice touch, Nextra. Nice touch. But before we go there, let's see. Links and images are always optimized. Oh, that's amazing. Once again, this is another benefit for a content creator as opposed to just going into features. I love it. And it's one of the top things that they mention. Oh, this is so smart. So in the second part of the landing page, they actually go into the tech. They go into the advanced highlighting solution, excuse me, syntax highlighter. I guess that's for different programming languages. They have 18, I think it's I18N, localization. That's nerdy, but that's still a content creator issue. And MDX, which is definitely nerdy, but it's the third one. And I think this actually links to the different types of documentation. Like this goes into syntax highlighting solution. It does. Oh, this is all about code. Oh, this is amazing. The one problem I have about highlighting is sometimes it's just code and you can't specify exactly which type of code. Oh, another dark mode included. I don't know why it's there. Full text search, 0 config needed. Thank you, Nextra, for caring about me as a content creator. Organizing pages intuitively, file system routing. So this is for the nerd and the content creator. Oh my God, Ali as a top priority. This is super important if you care about accessibility. And nerdy features such as hybrid rendering, which goes into SSG, next generation. I'm just really excited because there are very few projects that go into what's in it for me. So I'm actually going to go into the Getting Started guide, which is here. And it says Nextra Docs theme. It has, oh my God, it's a theme that includes everything you need to build modern documentation site. I love that's how it starts. Top navigation bar, search bar, pages sidebar, TOC sidebar. Thank you. This is a really good documentation. All right, the first thing it says is deploy on for sale. That makes sense. And this is a for sale platform. Oh, this is the done for you, which is too opinionated. I'm actually going to install this myself. So here is start as a new project. Oh, and I like that you could actually fork this. I think this is from GitHub. I think let's see if this is a GitHub repo. Yeah, awesome. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is install Nextra. I know npm is a slow way, but it is the most familiar for me. I do not keep up to date with package managers or have very strong opinions about them. So while we're waiting for this is taking a bit of a while. While we're waiting for Nextra, oh, is it finished? Cool. Let's see, how can I start this thing? Oh, why don't you just add npm start? It's a small quibble, but please help me out. Oh, that did not work. I think I'm making a silly error here. So I did install, which is I. How do I start this thing? Oh, wow. That's a big error. Oh, that's a big oversight. Tell me how to start this. All right. So I don't know how to start this, which I wish they would tell me how to get started. Let's package JSON. So I guess it might be the same way that you start Next.js. Oh, I don't have to go to Next.js. So here are all the other configurations. Starting a Next.js project. Yes. So I'm actually, oh, it's npm run dev. I probably should have known that. But still, like, it's really convenient. Oh, npm run dev is not working for me. Huh. I'm not sure what's going on here. So I installed it by npm. And let's see, what is my error message? Missing dev script. Am I putting in a comment wrong? No, it's npm run dev. Okay. That is actually very unusual. So let's look at their GitHub repo, see what I'm doing wrong, because I feel like this might be an error on my end. Oh, so here is PMPI, PMP dev. I wish it was in a regular documentation. So I'm going to try this again with PM. All right. So let's try this again. I'm going to make the code directory. Let's see. We'll cd into code. And I might not have PMP'd installed. We'll see. Oh, nope. Oh, wow. I don't know if that's faster or if I perceive it as faster because of the moving numbers in the updates. I think it's the latter. And let us go with PMP dev. Let's see if there's a new folder. Nope, it's in code. Command not found, dev. So we have the ERR PMP recursive execute fail first, command fail, dev. Um, I am not sure what is wrong. Let us check Stack Overflow. How do I debug? So it looks like I'm not the only person with this problem. Let's see what it's causing it. Oh, that's super interesting. This error is almost always caused by the command does not exist because the working directory does not exist or from a Windows only bug. So is there something missing in the packaging? Because I've had the same error in npm and npm. Ah, you know what? I probably needed to run I first. Nope. Already up to date. Let's do dev. Nope. Oh, and that is time. So I was about to give Nextra some very high scores, but it looks like I was not able to get this up and running, which is very frustrating. What I would have liked is if there was a way that I could debug this, but I guess if I go to the GitHub repo, let's see, Nextra issues. Let me see if I'm the only person who's getting this error message. And the error message is error spawn. Well, you could see that I'm not, oh, this is an image. Well, you could see that there are people still going to Stack Overflow. Let's type in this issue and see if we get anything. Nope. All right. So I wanted to give Nextra a really high score, but I wasn't able to get this up and running. I'm not sure if this is a problem of my setup. So let's actually start scoring. Purposeful. Did the quick start explain the problem I was trying to solve? Who is the intended audience? I give it a 3. It was excellent. I loved how it looked at the content creator, but it also looked at the benefits for the developer. So that definitely gets a strong 3. UX experience. How seamless was the experience? Must user create an account? Did quick start elicit joy and achievement? I'm going to have to give this 1.5 because when I was stuck, I really didn't know where to go. And are the instructions accurate? Are they complete? I'm also going to give this a 1. So purposeful 3, UX experience 1.5, accuracy 1. What I will say is when I do look at the GitHub repo, Nextra documentation template. Oh, so this is a template. I want to know when was the last time they made a commit to Nextra. Okay, it was 2 days ago. Oh, I was only looking at the theme and not the actual official GitHub site. Okay, I'm gonna actually try this again. Am I? No. All right, so that is my review. Purposeful is very high. UX experience is 1.5. Accuracy is 1. And it's one of those things where you don't want the user worried about if it's an issue with their machine or if it's an issue with the code. So if you do have users who are having this problem, and even if it's an issue on their end, if you have like a link to Stack Overflow with a solution, or if you have an FAQ of common problems, then it would be easier for them to be self-sufficient and debug this on their own. I really wanted to like Nextra. It was very purposeful, but I can't get over the fact that I wasn't able to get this up and running on my machine. So that's it for Nextra, and thank you so much for joining me.